So, as I promised on my last story, I would share with you guys why I predicted XRP will fall below 10 cents. And of course, I predicted this on the 26th of December. So, you can see my recent stories just for verification. Now, many of you may or may not know XRP is currently being sued by the SEC because essentially they've been accused of selling cryptos illegally as a security, right? Now, I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of, what this is, what this means, etc. If you want more of that, comment below, and I'll get into in a bit more depth of what that actually means. But of course, this data alone is enough for a cryptocurrency or a stock or any. This is fundamental data, right? So the crypto itself should react to this. Now, we did see a sell-off. When this news was announced, and of course price did pull back, so pulled back around the 40 cent mark, just below 40 cents anyway. And again, a lot more people were piling money in. Now, why at this point did we say price is likely to fall below 10 cents? Is because of how the seriousness of the actual lawsuit itself. Now, it's not only the company being sued, it's two executives. Now, I've looked deeper into the actual case and I've looked at what they're being accused of. And if you look at, XRP Ripple sources of revenue, I don't see how they're going to win this case. Yes, they may pay a hefty fine, and who knows what's going to happen in regards to that. I'm not saying they're going to be closed down or anything like that. Of course, I myself do own Ripple, did buy quite cheap, and I've been hodling for quite some time now. Now, of course, Ripple itself isn't the most attractive coin, right? So if you know serious crypto heads and you've spoken to guys that have been in the industry for years, I'm talking about from inception, XRP is the most despised coin by these kind of guys. Now, I was warned right away, don't buy any Ripple. Stay away from Ripple. This was many years ago. Stay away from Ripple because of A, B, C, and D. Now, of course, I kind of saw their idea. They wanted to work with banks, etc. So, of course, the way I saw it is price is dirt cheap at the moment. You know what? It's better to have some than none and just see what happens with it. But of course, we did see a major rally a few weeks ago, but what we're seeing with Ripple itself is it's underperformed since its launch. It's underperformed. It's basically being manipulated quite heavily because what the CEOs are doing is they're basically selling Ripple at the end of each year, and then they'll pump that money that they've sold back into Ripple, which is inflating the price, uh, you know, very unorganically, right? So it's artificial price inflation increase, right? So that's essentially what they're doing. Now, if you're somebody that understands a bit about economics itself, you would know that this is a cause for concern, right? With or without the lawsuit. But of course, this is a highly speculative space, so it's better to have some than none. Okay, fair enough. Now, my question is, the lawsuit itself should have been, a wake up call to many people. Why are there's so many other coins out there that are really, really changing the game, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, so many different coins, especially in the DeFi space at the moment, where there's a lot more room for growth and a lot more proven track record. But there's a lot of hype around XRP. I'm not sure why that is, but sometimes you have to wake up and smell the coffee. Even if you believe that I really believe in this project, doesn't it make more sense to wait for price to at least top out, wait for the lawsuit to whenever that transpires, and then buy more? Why are you putting all your money into something that's currently hasn't got a solid track record in terms of performance? I think nobody can argue with that. And also, the company just faced a lawsuit. Why are you buying Ripple at the top, essentially, around 40 cents, 30 cents? You know, this thing, I believe this thing will go to 10 cents or below. Now, of course, I want this to go up just as much as you guys. Why? Because I hold XRP, right? But again, I'm not delusional. I'm not going to be buying, you know, right now. I'm probably not going to buy any more Ripple, actually. I'm just going to let it, you know, play out and see what happens over the years. But this crypto alone in 2021, I don't see it going below. I don't see it going above 40 cents in 2021. At least. And to be honest with you, what I'm waiting for at the minute is for price, no, for this lawsuit to transpire, see what happens, see how it goes. But it's not looking too good for XRP, and they're currently being delisted by major exchanges now. So Bitcoin has announced that they're gonna, you know, seize all XRP trading. We've got Bitstamp. I believe they've taken delisted XRP. So these are the things that we have to start paying attention to, guys. We you know, you can't see, you know, people on Instagram, or you can't, you know, watch a few YouTube videos and say, I'm going to plow all my money into something that you haven't researched. You know, you've done no research. You know, even from a back testing perspective, you will see that this coin itself, when you compare it to the other cryptos, hasn't performed as well, right? So you have to, and this is what people in the industry have to start doing. You have to start doing your research. You have to start paying attention to the fundamentals, because at the end of the day, you know, the fundamentals is essentially what's going to dictate the overall price, the price moves of this, but any cryptocurrency, right, or any stock or any, you know, asset, any currency. It's the fundamentals that's essentially going to dictate where that, you know, where the price will go in the long term. And if you're saying, oh, it's a short-term move, if it's a short-term, you know, move that you're doing, why are you buying at the top anyway? But anyway, that's a story for another day. But that's just, you know, some of the, you know, the reasons why I'm not too bullish on XRP at the moment. And I believe that this is going below 10 cents. If it doesn't, great. I own some, so I don't really care. If it does, you know, I don't know, but yeah. So I hope you all had an incredible Christmas. As you can see, we're getting back into the flow of things. Got a lovely long position on Euro USD, which is doing quite well. But yeah, I'll speak to you all soon. Trade safe.